My name's Rhapsody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So at the moment we are being told damn near nothing. That's how I like it. Let's harvest all of these. Those are still overheated, but that's okay. Not really too much of a problem. Harkoni's down to 19%. It looks like Jamie might need some time on this. So we'll swap that out immediately. Got all of this carbon dioxide starting to come down here, starting to get recycled. We've also got this entire area that I am going to have to refashion in order to get our new pump. So let's actually immediately start that. Let's put our new pump... I mean, I may as well just put it right there. There's no reason not to. Then, in terms of power for the new pump, you can just go right up that ladder easily. And then in terms of plumbing for it, that works. Now, all of that over there could be deconstructed, but it doesn't really matter right now, so I think we'll hold off on that for a while. Try and only deal with the relevant factors immediately. Let's have a look at our gas pumping. So this is all getting stopped here. Hang on. Let's think about this for a second. What exactly is happening? Because this is getting super breathable gas. So we've got all of this oxygen going up here. Gas pipe contains so much oxygen. Look at all that. The contents in those gas pipes are super condensed. 10 kilograms, 10 kilograms. And it's only letting it flow over a rate of about 100 grams per second. Max flow rate and then the average flow rate right there. These ones, however, no such problem. Nothing. Even this one that has no storage behind it. Is it because the first split occurs, half of it goes down here and then half of it goes over here, so only a sixth, and a sixth are shared over in this direction? Because if that is the case, I need to split off more vents from this area. How would I fix that? How would you have a vent that doesn't function like this? Well, there's also the possibility of splitting back off and joining the main area again. Now, what's the benefit of doing that? Well, the benefit of splitting back off and joining the main area again is it halves it again and pumps another half back into here. This area does need it more. Having a look at just, the oxygen. Doesn't need it too much more, but it does need a little more. Is that really something I need to concern myself with? Let's wait a second and see if the overpressurized notifications come up on all of our other vents right now. Because they're currently just saying, yep, cool, we're a vent, what's up? I don't give a fuck, dude. And I like it, that's how I like it. Let's quickly prioritize all of our plumbing, because that is really fucking important to get done, like, immediately, considering I'm just about to try and set up a bathroom. New duplicants are available. This one's going to be named after me, if I recall correctly. Flatulence plus irritable bowel. Not really that good. You're a mouth breather, you're uncultured, and you're a quick learner. What? So, you take an extra 100 grams per second of oxygen. Maybe that's not too much of a problem. Only because the decor expectation is so low. You're dimensionally inept, so you can't build, and you can't cook, but you're an early bird and you're uncultured. That actually seems to be good to me. So you can't build, you can't cook, you can't art. But you'll dig, you'll... Actually, what does that even leave you? You'll dig, you'll tinker. I think I take Carl because he's low impact. He's got such a low decor response. Plus, I'm uncultured as hell. About as cultured as an empty petri dish. Although I'm not really an early bird, so that's a little bit of a problem right there. Okay. Thank you for setting that up, friends. Should just be the liquid pump to finish. Beautiful. All seems to be okay. This one's starting to grow now. Don't know exactly why it's not being affected by the temperature anymore, but it isn't. Yay. There. Alright, next thing. We... Pump not in gas. Oh, wow. The gas pressure here is low as shit. What's happening? That's really weird. It'll just blow over time, but still. This one says it has an empty... Oh, of course, because the electrolyzers weren't working because they weren't connected to water. That'll be it. That'll be why we actually managed to get that down to a low pressure. Let's have a look at the gas plumbing again. I also think that maybe I'm actually at a better position to just let this whole pipe fill up with air and then let it continue going to other pipes. Because it'll just stopper all of the air that isn't currently being used, and then it'll pump it through the valve when it can be. Yeah. I think I go back to normal play, and we'll start to place our showers. Oh, crap. I just remembered we're actually going to have to mine out all of this as well. Whoops. Because that's where the water pumps are going to have to go. We've got those and those. Here we go. Lavatory. And then as soon as we can, we want to start putting other stuff in there as well. Ceiling lamp casts down, but since I make all of my areas so much more enclosed than I think other people are doing, maybe a floor lamp here? Maybe just no floor lamp. I want better options for lighting. Like a wall lamp would be lovely. Okay, now let's have a look at our plumbing. So in terms of liquid piping, only way I can really do it right now is going to be this. That's going to be, obviously, all ladder as well, so I should probably just double the ladder over the top. Beautiful. May as well send the dig order there as well, just so that we have the ability to actually move into that area. Then, we've done the plumbing before. We have done this before. We need pipe bridges. It goes there and there, if I recall correctly. So we pipe along and split, and then this is the refuse. Beautiful. And then I believe usually I just run behind there another, but I could also just try and split that off. How would I split that off if I was doing that? How would I do that? I don't think it's necessary to find out, honestly. I think maybe that's a little too complicated of a system. I don't need to work too much with the space there. Okay. Beautiful. And now we've got our outputs. Now, I think I learned that I want to put my output over to one side. But I guess I can just join all of my outputs into this line if I have anything over here that requires an output. So now we will build the liquid vent there. And feed that in. Lovely. That looks really good to me. Let's get it done. And all of that digging as well, naturally. So we've got a lot of obsidian being picked up right now, naturally. Makes a lot of sense. That doesn't have any power, apparently. Hang on. So the liquid pump can't pump because it keeps running out of power. The hydrogen generator only turns things on for a second. I think we have too many things draining power right now. Alright. Disable this, disable this, disable this. Are they actually a current draw on energy? No, when they're not being used, they're not a draw on energy. Okay. Insufficient oxygen generation. Let's have a look. Armament is now the highest stressed. We'll get armament on the table. I think putting the table right next to the printing pod is probably one of the cleverest ideas I've had in this redux here. Ah, crap. We've got a mess over here. We'll just get that cleaned up immediately. Does anyone... Yeah, beautiful. You need to use the bathroom. Go use the bathroom. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Also, please don't pee on my floor. I just mopped that. Okay, the important structure is that bit. And then that would just be nice. Although, hang on, you won't be able to reach all of that, will you? So it'd be like that you can reach. Now, of course, the building of all of these pipes is exactly why we have this kind of segmentation here. That said, interestingly, I think this might be how I want to leave it. Because then this entire area is just going to fill with the refuse because it'll just fall down the ladder. If I desperately need to go down there, I can go down there, but I also can just leave it as is currently. Is there anything that I'm running out of right now? Not really. We've got a lot of lice loaf. I think it's about time we turn both of these off. Can I lower the amount of algae that I'm using in these right now? Because we are using a lot of our algae. Have a look at organic. We have not that much left. Over here, we've got cultivatable soil. Slime? That's what becomes algae! Holy fuck. I thought it was the puffs. Where, we don't even have any puffs. I thought it was, you get puffs. Puffs. They poop out slime and then you use that slime. But no, it's this organic matter that you then place into the... whereabouts are we? It's in refinement. The biodistiller. Do you have any outputs? Okay, you require a lot of slime. You require it in grams per second. How am I going to deliver it to you? Because you want... You have an input. No, an output. You have an output. Of what? Oh, you output contaminated water after this. Okay, that makes sense. I could put a biodistiller up here for a while. It's got low decor, but it's not too bad. I could put 2 biodistillers here, like biodistiller, biodistiller, and then pump out the refuse directly below, obviously. Start mining into this area in order to get more slime. But the thing is, I don't want to mine into this area. No, it has contaminated water. This is the first area I, in fact, want to mine into. I don't want to go to chlorine. Fuck chlorine forever. That's always been my motto, and it always will be. What do you mean you've never heard me say it before? I say it every day. I wake up in the morning. Yeah, fuck chlorine forever. How are you? Every single day. You're telling me there's insufficient resources and then you're building it anyway. I don't trust you. Okay, never mind. Now you're doing a lot of the digging instead. Okay, is there anything I actually have to worry about in the camp at the moment? No, but we do have a lot of people who are idle. Okay. I'm gonna quickly cancel, and then immediately rebuild. Exactly what I was trying to build before. because that'll just tell it to build with a different material. I do not yet know how to specifically say, hey, build with this material, please. So we've got like 3-4 people who are idle right now. Oh, okay, right, because they're just waiting on one person to come over and deliver some stuff. All right. Those new bathrooms should be in tip-top working condition. Yeah, they've got the water pumping up to them. Beautiful. I think I do want to go with the biodistillers really soon, which means I would be cracking out into this area. So I'd go over the top and then down so that I don't disturb my my carbon dioxide farm down here. I think another thing that I really want to do right now is, I mean, free out that oxalite would be nice. There's chlorine in there. Okay, I can't even open that area now. Iron ore at the bottom here. Nothing I really want too much. Hydrogen. I mean, I'd like the hydrogen at some point, ideally. This is back to maximum gas pressure. Beautiful. I think my next plan should be put up some more vents. And knowing what I know, I'm going to need gas valves next to each and every one of them. So let's quickly deconstruct gas pipes along there. And then build gas pipes there and there. We'll have someone on that immediately. This gas vent I do need, but I can't currently place it in any good location. So I think instead I'm just going to deconstruct it right now. I believe I'm going to be deconstructing the gas pipe behind it. I wish it would highlight gas pipes when I do that, so I can see exactly where all the gas pipes are. Beautiful. This farm is working pretty much perfectly. It's exactly what I want to go on here. We've got all of the carbon dioxide falling directly into it, becoming oxygen, and going directly back up. Although this oxygen seems to be trapped. Oh, never mind, it made it way up. Beautiful. Hey, the power just turned back on. Nice. So everyone's just idle up here. That's not good. Let's start thinking about what we can do with our contaminated water. Because maybe, if this gets enough contaminated water, I can just run it as a closed loop. Maybe. I'm not so certain yet. I guess we'll see. I kind of want to go the biodistiller right now, but let's first get some batteries. 1, 2, 3. I could do 3 across. We are going to need temperature regulation in here at some point, though. So if this was running constantly... What does this full bar mean? Bottled hydrogen. It has a lot of bottled hydrogen in it, I think is what that means. But if this was running constantly, we would be doing the work of both of these manual generators. Obviously, it's not, and that's unfortunate. In the daytime, we're fine. Hang on. We don't need another hydrogen generator. We need more hydrogen. It's not fucking coming along. Look at that. We've got a compacted hydrogen over here, a little bit of it over here. We're getting too much oxygen. That's legitimately the problem. This area has so much oxygen in it that I can't single out the hydrogen. So how do I get that oxygen out of there faster? Do I need another individual gas pump with an individual gas filter? Is it bottlenecking at the filter, or is it bottlenecking at the pump? I'm not getting enough information from all of these tooltips about the rate at which all of these things are occurring. I know that only one of these pumps at the same time. That's unfortunate, because I was really hoping they would just both be pumping at the same time and it'd be double the amount, just doubly as concentrated. A lot of carbon dioxide down here. Not a huge fan of that, actually. Do you want to dig that out? Do you want to dig that out? Is it important to do any of those things, though? I think at the moment, I just cancel a lot of these orders and do them when it's absolutely necessary. Because we've got our water pit. We got what I wanted. That's turned off. This area is super breathable. Now that this area is super breathable, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn that off. I'm also going to turn off this one. And I'm going to be trying to look to see if I can get the vents to maintain the pressure that I'm looking for. Guess we'll quickly harvest that. So now if I am doing that, I am going to want to generate more vents. So let's go do that. Where's our plumbing? Gas valve. Put one right there. Too easy. So neither of these have anything queued, so I'll just re-queue up on one of them, making as much as you can. A hell of a lot of people doing absolutely nothing right now. Do I go and start collecting this slime? Maybe. Maybe. What do I have? Liquid filter. Filters liquids out. So would it filter contaminated water out of water? Could I make this an official water reservoir? Just build around it? What the fuck are you doing over here, liquid pipe? Let's cancel that order. Never gonna have that enacted. I think maybe the first thing I do should be officially enclose this area. Oh, also, obviously, I should deconstruct this. The dirt in it should go into the compost, and then it'll lose itself over time. We'll get the fertilizer, then we can destroy the compost. So, base. I mean, I do want more gas-permeable tiles here as well. Shit. I don't know which of them need to be gas-permeable tiles yet, because of course it's not a level yet. Fine, we'll just have that built then. Restroom's out of order? What do you mean? No, they both seem fine. Let's have a look at our causes of stress. Do I have any reports on the actual cause? Stress change. Yeah, no, I've lowered a bunch of stress. I think at this point I might actually want to start putting up some art as well. Not, you know, just willy-nilly everywhere, but some opportune decorations. Must be sculpted like a by a duplicate. Specifically for this as well, let's go over to jobs, and then art. Beautiful. Turn everyone off of art. Who has the highest creativity? Ballard. Alright. In fact, there's a bunch of other people who have zero creativity, including myself, naturally. In fact, I literally just can't perform art. Damn. I kind of want to leave only the good people to do certain things. Sweep. Okay, so sweep should be best done by people with high athletics. Is that true? Why wouldn't it be done by people with high power, strength? Oh, these people are just low level anyway. Right, so that's why they're bad at that. So everyone's pretty much becoming an all-rounder. In the future, a thing that I really want to be able to capitalize upon is having one person just real fucking good at a certain thing, and they're just the go-to dude for that. dude being used here gender neutrally. Just for the moment, I'm just gonna quickly build one of those there. Just to deal right now. We've got insufficient resources for 3 different things. All of those tiles over there. Well, they're trying to be built with igneous rock. They don't need to be built with igneous rock. They can be built with other rocks. Yay! Another thing that I should probably get on top of is building these storage compactors. Woohoo! And it's harvest time. Baby. So now that that's all harvested as well, we should probably start up the next microbe musher, and now we're not going to have anyone complaining about being idle for a very long time to come. So I don't want that contaminated dirt to be stored. I want it to go into the compost. But this is running out of contaminated dirt over time, but it's going to take a very long time. You're telling me I've got insufficient oxygen generation. But it doesn't feel like it. Feels like our oxygen generation is just fine right now. Call it a hunch. But it does seem like we're okay. Oh, beautiful oxygen on the outside, nothing on the inside. Exactly how I wanted that. So we've consumed a little more oxygen than we've created. Not too much, thankfully. I think we're officially past the point that I can ignore these batteries. But I'm gonna need a better way to power them. We just haven't got enough hydrogen. And having so many people just constantly running is just a bad idea. It's a waste of manpower right now. I think if we have those batteries fully charged, over the nighttime, we'll be able to have the entire system continue running itself the entire time. That's pretty much the world we want to live in. Okay, who's the most stressed? Jamie right now. Alright, Jamie. On the table. The differences are always really small. I'm just going to continue looking at the breathability of a lot of the gas in different areas. This has all become a lot more breathable because the carbon dioxide is so dense over here. I might actually want to consider making another carbon dioxide pit. It's just, that's chlorine. I don't even know what I do with that yet. This area is becoming a lot less breathable than I'd like. I'm gonna up its output rate and see if that's okay. Because it's got so much in the store. Just output more of it. Hang on. Okay. Flow control. What is happening here? Flow control sometimes is showing me, oh, maximum you can do is 100 grams per second. And then other times it's going, no, you can do up to 10 kilograms per second. I don't know what is happening with that flow control. I think it might be bugged. Our character spends so much time over here, it is really important that this is breathable, and it's just becoming less breathable all the time. Alright. Let's quickly have all, and just for the hell of it, one more all. So now we're going to have a lot of deliveries going on. If we have anyone over there, it becomes way less breathable. Despite the amount of oxygen that we are transporting to it. It feels like a lot of the oxygen is just fucking disappearing. 10 kilograms of oxygen, 10 kilograms of oxygen, 10 kilograms of oxygen, every single one of these pipe pieces. And it's just not showing. It's not coming out the other side. Why? Can you explain more about this flow control? Because I want that flow rate as high as it can be. New printing pod? Yeah, I can do that, actually. That depends on how good the character is. Don't want a mouth breather. Slow learner's okay. And you're an interior decorator? Thank you! I actually needed someone who's a good artist. Now we can start choosing... Oh, that's gonna be Peak, obviously. Good artist. Obviously not because of the slow learner. That's rude. Build a cot over here. We'll deconstruct that and replace it with another flower vase. Eventually, I guess. There we go. This area is still fine on oxygen. This area is getting a little better, but just not at the rate that I want. And I think we have... Oh, we have no briar seeds for that. No. It's a bugger. Where do we get another briar seed? It's a buried muck root. Huh. I just don't think I have any other briar seeds. Alright, whatever. Deal with the consequences from that later. That's Jamie, who has interrupted sleep as a negative right now. That's fine. So you can see a lot of things are now being delivered. Yes. Excuse me? They're delivering things from one of them to the other. What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? That makes no sense. What if I prioritize you all as a 2? Yeah, immediately everyone runs away. What are you doing? I made a cot for you, motherfucker! Oh. No, wait, I made a cot for Peak. Whoops! We'll get ourselves another cot over here. This area is becoming less breathable. I don't know what the fuck these gas vents think they're doing, but they're doing nothing near what they should be. What if I need a gas vent and then, like, another vent directly next to it? Let's run an experiment up here, because we have the space and we can try. So, your current average flow rate is maximum 80. What if I give you another vent? Should be in plumbing. Gas pipes. What if? Will that mean I can now vent more of the air pressure? Maybe I need the vents after the gas valve. Maybe that's been my huge problem this whole time. Constantly being told about my insufficient oxygen generation, but here it is. Here's all my fucking oxygen. You just like to pump it into the base, video game. You real appreciate it. Oh my god. Telling me I don't have igneous rock. Build it out of something else then, you gosh dang morons. Jeez. Oh wow. Our water level has decreased severely. Fuck. Well, let's have a think about this for a second. What is non-renewable right now for me? Time. Holy shit. 36 minutes long. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game, non-renewable. I was about to say water and algae. Anyhow, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Oxygen Not Included. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.